Gadget Girl here on day 49, setting out from Carver's Gap to hike to Hughes Gap. Right off, there's some small bridge crossings. Very pretty forest this morning. This should be mostly a downhill hike today, but it is kind of wet from the rain yesterday. So we'll see how it goes. Trail here is fixed up real nicely with some sort of underlayment to keep it from getting so slippery. It's nice. It's just super pretty up here. Reached the area of the Rome Mountain Shelter. It's a 1/10 of a mile off trail. I'm not going to try to go up there because I'm trying to get more hiking in today. But anyway, gotten that far. Trail's still pretty, still well based with stone, so it hasn't been very muddy at all. Good hiking. All right, we got a big blowdown here across the trail, so I'm gonna have to skirt that. There is a Forest Service road over there, but it is apparently not open because you can't get up here without walking. Oh, this is very cool. It's an old chimney here. So does that mean there was once a cabin up here? Pretty cool. Or maybe there was a shelter along the trail and they've torn the shelter down, perhaps. Just off the Appalachian Trail here at the top of Rome Mountain. Here's another trail that goes over this way. Looks like it's some sort of interpretive trail, maybe? Gonna check it out. Oh, this is the site of an old hotel, the Cloudland Hotel, no longer in existence. There's a drinking fountain over here. Looks like that maybe could have been a parking area. Pretty interesting. It said that the hotel straddled the state line between Tennessee and North Carolina. I guess that's the foundation of it over there. And it said that a stripe was painted through the dining room, which served a practical purpose because it was legal to drink in Tennessee, but not in North Carolina. So if you wanted alcoholic beverages, you had to sit on the Tennessee side of the dining room. All right, there's some camping areas here adjacent to the site there of the Cloudland Hotel. I'm heading down the mountain now. It's pretty steep that way. The trail continues to be pretty decent. Rocky, but not too bad. Oh no, Christmas tree down. What a pretty spruce, what a shame. I just came down that giant mass of boulders, well, down and around. Yeah, it would be much harder climbing this than going down. So I'm glad I'm headed southbound today instead of northbound. This is a pretty cool tree, the way it's twisted. Part of it's dead there, but the other part doesn't look real lively either, but it's pretty cool. Nice big camping area here. Here's an interesting rock that's growing 2 trees. Kind of fascinating how the roots unfold it. There are a lot of these trees that are coming out in bloom with the white flowers right here. It's very pretty. There's a fairly interesting formation of stones right here. Otherwise, it's just pretty much woods. Pretty easy walking. It's a little bit cool today, but it feels good. And I have made it to Hughes Gap. This afternoon I am also doing a section from 19E over to Campbell Road. Bear Branch Road is apparently a popular place for locals to dump their trash. Very trashy here, which is very sad that people do that. If you can bring it along with you in your vehicle, surely you could take it and get rid of it. And if you're a beer drinker, looks like there's some trail magic down there maybe. Onward and upward. It's a pair of blowdowns. I just crossed that one. And I got this one yet to cross. This one's not as high, it's easier. Here's a kind of cool rock formation. Kind of juts out into the trail a little bit. You gotta be careful passing through. And boy, I'm glad they took that blowdown out. Here we've got a fruit tree in blossom. I think it's a cherry tree, not sure. Really pretty. There's several up through here. There's also some little yellow flowers blooming here that are a new type I haven't seen. Oh boy, the trail is a mess here. Mud pies, anyone? Thankfully, somebody's put in some stones up ahead. That area down below could certainly have used them. This was undoubtedly someone's old farm, and it's unfortunately being taken over by multiflora rose. Okay, this is a little tricky. There's double blazes here. There appears to be a trail going up there. There were double blazes on that post on the other side. With the trail, if you pay attention, there's a little arrow there. So the Appalachian Trail actually goes that way. That would be an easy place to miss if you weren't being careful. Another old fence stile here that's no longer used. I guess maybe at one point that was private land and somebody kept animals on it or kept it fenced. So they had that bypass, but it's no longer used. Trail just goes straight ahead. More trees in bloom. The woods are definitely coming alive. Notice how everything is greening up, including, of course, the multiflora rose. Here the trail is following an old road of some sort. And over to the side here, there's an old foundation, probably an old house, and an old cellar house. Here the AT turns off of the old road. It's well marked. Pretty views from up here on this old farm. Not quite 360, but almost. The Appalachian Trail goes right past a pretty good sized cemetery here. About 0.7 or so from Campbell Road. Dinner at our favorite new restaurant in Johnson City, Cootie Brown's. I am having the barbecue grinder. Comes with homemade chips, coleslaw, baked beans. And David is having the Greek chicken with grilled veggies and a baked potato.